we can try to work on something as well. And then after September, we'll regroup our small groups. So I will probably put you in Monday and Thursday small groups, if that works. So we'll try that. Okay. Hey, Allie, sorry you had COVID. Just take your time, get your work back in. Okay, there's no late penalties, nothing like that. Sorry, Richard, I didn't hear what you said. Did you say something?
No.
You were talking about your detective. I gotcha. Okay. Alrighty, so let's take a look at this problem. It's asking us to solve for x. So when we take a look, we have an x over here, this negative 2x, and we also have positive 3x. So if you have a positive and a negative x variable, what I like to do is move the negative, because if it's already negative, I get to do the opposite, which is add. And I like doing addition more than I like subtracting. So we're going to add 2x to both sides. And when I say both sides, what I mean is this is my inequality sign. And when I say both sides, I mean something has to happen on the left side and something on the right. So I don't want to add 2x twice on the same side. Okay. Richard, we'll have a new warm-up question for tomorrow in class. So I hope you're excited for that. Alrighty, so I'm going to have 6 is greater than or equal to 5x minus 4. And I'm going to let y'all finish this one on your own. Let's see how we're doing so far. So y'all go ahead and try to finish this one, and then vote in the poll when you think you've got it. Yeah, Angel, you've got it. Juan, good job. Nevaeh, you got it. So I only have 5 answers right now. So the next step that we're going to do is add 4 to both sides. So I get 10 is greater than or equal to 5x. Then I'm going to go ahead and divide by 5 on both sides. So I get 2 is greater than or equal to x. And if you are somebody who likes to switch your order so that your variable is always on the left hand, when you switch your order, you also have to switch the direction of your inequality. So if you want your x on the left-hand side, that's totally fine. You just have to switch the direction that it goes. And then that is how you would get D. X is less than or equal to 2. Okay. All right. Let's try this one. So this one has 2 distribution steps that we must do at the beginning. So like 3 times x. And this 3 also has to go to the positive 4. Okay, I was noticing on somebody else writing assignments that you were distributing this first number 3 to the variable, but then forgetting to multiply it by that second number in there. Same thing with this negative 5. We have to do negative 5 times x and negative 5 times negative 1. So 3 times x would be 3x. 3 times 4 would be positive 12. Then negative 5 times x would be negative 5x. Sure, Angel, what's up? Negative 5 times negative 1 is positive 5. So you're going to see coming up, there's a lot of real life. Yeah, there is. So there's a lot of real world situations you would use this. Some of the biggest is mostly just like your own daily life. So let's say you knew that your electricity bill was 11 cents per kilowatt that you used. I bet they do. They may just don't write it out fully like this, but let's say they know their electricity bill is 11 cents per kilowatt, plus an $80 delivery fee. Spend more than $300 a month for our electricity bill. Okay, so then this 11 cents per kilowatt plus the $80 delivery fee has to be less than 300. So they would subtract 80 and get 220, and then they would divide by 11 or 11 cents, and that would tell them how many kilowatts they could use. They might use this for car payments, house payments, to figure out how many house payments they have left. They might use this for groceries. You'll use this a lot maybe at your job. So it kind of depends on what you're doing for a career. But if you are somebody that works in the finance world or like accounting, or you're in charge of, let's say, budgets, maybe you're an event planner and you say, okay, I'm going to have this many guests. So how long when you're calculating money? You would use it a lot also for if you go into something like engineering, architecture, where you have angles that can't be more than a certain degrees, or something's not going to function, something's not going to be safe, things like that. So there's a lot of different ways that you can use this, just kind of day to day, or like sometimes I will use it for buying diapers for my 2-year-old. So I might say, okay, let's see, he goes through about 5 diapers a day, so I'm going to buy this price over this price. Or just comparing prices. If I know 100 diapers is $30 at Walmart, that's 30 cents a diaper. Or 100 diapers, 120 diapers is $40. I can compare the price per diaper and see which one is cheaper. So we use it to compare prices a lot. Okay, no worries. So let's go ahead. The next thing we need to do here is we actually have 3x and negative 5x. They're on the same side of my inequality. The same thing is true for 12 and 5. So I can go ahead and combine those right now. So 3x minus 5x is going to be negative 2x. 12 plus 5 is 17. Okay, so is anyone confused how I got to that step? Okay, I think you're right. That's okay. Alrighty, so then we are going to subtract 17. So Richard, do you see where you goofed yet? Did you get to this negative 2x plus 17 is less than 5? Did you get to that step? Not really. Okay, so after we distributed and got to this first line here, do you see how I got negative 2? Does that make sense how I got that negative 2x? wait, no, that was from earlier. Angel, I can look at that in just a second. It's probably because I put in the grades like zeros for the writing assignment that's due today, just so y'all wouldn't forget about it. Let's see. Yeah, it's just the writing assignment. Okay, so because I did 3 minus 5. They both have an x, so I can combine them. 3 minus 5x. So I got negative 2x. Then in this blue purple highlighter, I had 12 plus 5. Those are just okay. Well, let's not do backwards ways. Let's do ways that we know are going to work every time. Okay, so now I'm solving for x, and I want to get rid of everything that's near x. So what's happening to my x? It's being multiplied by negative 2, and then we're adding 17 to it. We want to get rid of it. We want to do, I need to do the opposite, which is subtract 17. So that's going to go away. That becomes 0. So I get negative 2x is less than negative 12. So okay, my last step here that I'm going to do, I have negative 2 times x. To undo multiplication, I'm going to divide by negative 2. Now, when we multiply or divide by a negative, our inequality sign is going to flip. So I'm going to flip it now the other way to get 6. So I should get x is greater than 6. Any questions about that one? The writing assignment is the part 2 of your unit test. We just call it a writing assignment because you have to write out your work. All right, so then let's wait, no, oh, okay, your password for Classcake should just be your student ID number. Okay, so Angel, you were kind of asking like when would we use this in the real world? So here's an example problem. Sean earns $6.70 per hour working after school. He needs at least $155 for a stereo system. Your username is your TOPS email. Write an inequality that describes how many hours he must work to reach his goal. Okay, so $6.70 per hour. That per means to multiply. Okay, so $6.70, and then I'm going to put my variable there. The variable x, that's what's going to change. That's the hours. So if he works 1 hour, I plug 1 hour, 1 in for x and do $6.70 times 1. If he worked 5 hours, I do $6.70 times 5. So he needs at least $155. So this over here on the left-hand side, this Okay. This is how much money he has to have. That $6.70 times X has to be greater than $155. Okay. Or equal to. $155 is great. Okay. It has to be greater than or equal to $155. Okay, so that's how we would write an inequality that describes this situation. Now we're going to go ahead and solve. So I want you to get your calculator out and divide 155 by $6.70 or 6.7. And you're going to get a decimal. So when you get that decimal, you're going to get X greater than 23.1343. Okay, so Angel, you can just reset your password then. Have it send an email to you to reset your password. All right, so whenever I'm talking about this in real life, we're not going to work 23.1 hours, right? So what we would say is, okay, if he works 23 hours, he's not going to have $155. So he would need to work at least 24 hours to be able to buy his stereo that he wants. Good. All righty, so let's look at another one. Maybe. Okay, so the width of a rectangle is 11. Find all possible values for the length of the rectangle if the perimeter is at least 300 centimeters. Okay, so here's our equation for perimeter. Perimeter is 2 times the length plus 2 times the width, and we know that we want this side perimeter to be at least or equal to 300. What it asked us to do was find all values for the length. So what are we going to do with this W? Well, if you remember at the beginning of the problem, it said that the width of a rectangle is 11. So now I'm going to go back down here and say, okay, 2 times length plus 2 times the width, which is 11, is going to be greater than or equal to 300. Okay, Angel, I'll have to try to work on that for you in a little bit, okay? Just send me an email, and I'll try to work on that. All right, so we get 2 times L plus 22 is greater than or equal to 300. So if I want to solve for L, what would my next step be?
Plus 22. Okay, I would use subtract 22 from 22 to cancel that out, and subtract 22 from 300, getting I believe.
You're right, Richard. So I'm going to subtract 22 from both sides. So I will get 2 times L is greater than or equal to 278. No, it is not 88. It's 278.
I know. I just know some people have trouble if they subtract.
Right. I know what you're
doing
saying.
twice.
Yeah. They just see the 10 minus 2 and think 8. I get you. All right. And then lastly, we're going to divide by 2 on both sides. So that means the length of our rectangle, okay, each length or each side has to be greater than or equal to 139 centimeters. Any questions about this one? We're kind of doing some tougher challenge problems. So L is going to be greater than or equal to 139.
But it can be equal.
It can be equal to, yes.
Got it.
Yep, you're right. All right, so let's try another one. And I want y'all to go ahead and do this one by yourself. You're going to send me a message in questions and answers with your final answer. So Marley rented a paddle boat at the park for a fixed charge of $2.50 plus $1.50 per hour. She wants to stay out on the water for as long as possible. How many hours can she use the boat without spending more than $7? So over here on the left, it's $2.50 for her to just rent it, plus $1.50 per hour. This total, Marley wants it to be less than $7. Could be equal to $7, but definitely less than or equal to. So y'all go ahead and solve that one. Hey, Angel, will you message me your student ID number? I think I can reset your password for you. Richard, you're exactly right. Oh, Angel, can you just message me like a private message of your student ID number so that I can reset your password for you?
This time I did it the normal way and the backward way. And they both got the same thing.
Okay, good. Well, let's stick with the normal way. Angel, go ahead and try logging in again. Your email and then using your student ID number in Classic, it should work. All right, does anyone else have it? Mason, Izzy, Megan, Jasmine, Elijah, Riley. So the first thing we're going to do here is subtract $2.50. So we would get 1.508 times H is less than $4.50. We're going to divide by 1.5. So H is less than or equal to 3. So she can spend up to 3 hours on the boat. All right. So this is going to be the last one that we do today. I need you to message me your answer. And then once you message me your answer, I'll let you know if it's right or wrong. And then you are free to go once I tell you so. All right. So Connor went to the carnival with $22.50. He bought a hot dog and a drink for $3.75. And he wanted to spend the rest of his money on ride tickets, which cost $1.25 each. So there's our number with our variable. What is the maximum number of ride tickets he can buy? So first, let's write out an equation. Okay. So we need to, on the left-hand side, we're going to write out the cost of everything that he wants to do at the carnival. So he already spent $3.75. Okay. Plus, he wants to buy ride tickets, which are $1.25 each. So 1.25 R. And he came to the carnival with $22.50. So whatever he spends, his hot dog and drink was $3.75, plus his ride tickets has to be less than or equal to $22.50. So now what you're going to do is go ahead and solve this for R and send me a message of what your answer is. How many ride tickets can he buy? Anybody got it yet? If you're stuck on what you're supposed to be doing, send me a message and tell me what part you're stuck on, okay? Then I can help you get started. And if you're still working, that's fine. Will you just send me a message that says you're still working so that way I know you're here? Allie, can you hear me? Sophia, Mason, Izzy, Megan, Nevaeh, Brianna, Jasmine, Elijah, Lanaya, Riley. Are y'all here? Can you hear me? Okay, Izzy, are you still working or do you have your answer? Nevaeh, what about you? Okay, if you're responding yes, that's awesome. I know that you can hear me. So will you send me a private message and let me know either your answer or if you're still working or if you're stuck on the question? Let me know kind of where you're at right now, so that way I can help you. Okay, no worries, Allie. Thank you. Yes, Richard, you got it. Way to go. You are good to go. Have a great day. Good job. See you later. Okay, Lanaya, thank you.
Farewell.
Goodbye. Yeah, good, Nevaeh. Great job. You are good to go. Good job. Have a good day. Megan, I can send you a message and you can send it back to me. Awesome, Mason. You are good to go. Good job. Thank you. Brianna, good job. You are good to go. Megan, good job. You're good to go. All right. Izzy, are you still working? Sophia, Jasmine, are y'all still working? Lanaya, Elijah. Okay. Lanaya, are you stuck on a part of the problem? You need some help? Okay, Elijah, thank you for letting me know. So those of you still working, what is your first step here to solve this problem? What's your first step going to be? Okay, good. Good, Elijah. What are we going to subtract? Yeah, good. Okay. So the first thing we're going to do is subtract 3.75. What do we get on the right-hand side? Good. Okay, and then what's our last step going to be? Divide by what? Good. So then y'all go ahead and message me what your answer would be. What would you get? Yeah, good, Lanaya. You're good to go. Good job. Yep, Good, Angel. You're good to go. Have a good day. Good, Izzy. Have a good day. Yeah, good, Elijah. We're going to get R is less than or equal to 15. Very good.